It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-A-fil Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Georgia's offense will get the first swing today. Shotgun running play call. He breaks free. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down right back to the running game. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. To the air, it's Stockton. Catch made in space. Look out. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22. And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Great move there. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Pop over the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Receivers are bunched together.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. That's solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Porton. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Cut quickly. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Off the play fake on 1st down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receiver is usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. Dogs look to keep this drive moving.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that,
taking a shot deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring it down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on the 1st down. 1st down here for this offense. Short throw complete to the tight end. Now on second down here. Using his legs, it's Frazier.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff heading left. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
12th play of this marathon march, but it's third down and long. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Launches it deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. This time, a completion. Tackle made at the 23 as he gains some important breathing room. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Punt over the middle. It's Miller. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Horton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. The sure hands. It's Horton. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Simpson. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown. Tied. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he steps out after reaching the 30. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46. New set of downs after that completion. To throw, it's Stockton. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Dogs come to the line with first and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. The defense up against it now. Second and goal for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Touchdown, Bulldogs! That's how you finish a play. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Pop pass on the jet sweep. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. That's reeled in. It's Miller. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. To the air. It's Simpson. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Going with the old counter run here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Makes the catch. It's Bell. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Can he make it to the marker? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And the single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
As the first down is still going. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Miller. It's S the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points. And now they've got a shot to get it.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Now to try here for the extra point.
Chris,
guess we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
It's past the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down and 10 now.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Here's the second down play.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Important second down play coming up. The running back here in a direct snap. Has the first down and more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the toss, heads to his right, breaks an open space.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They'll kick it away here. Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. In on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Looking for the wideout. That's caught. It's Thomas. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. It's a quarterback keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Short pass, finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Georgia has moved into the red zone. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it on the move. Touchdown, Dogs. They cap the drive with 6 points.
He's been sharp on these touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that completion.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Putting up the first snap in the red zone on this drive. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line and quarterback. They pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the back now goes in motion to throw. It's Simpson. Checks this down to the running back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Nice play play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Nice grab. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Wants to throw it. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Caught near the sticks. It's Young. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he busses into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point gets it within a touchdown. 31-24. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. They're better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining in the 1st half clock. Play action here on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here. Game moves it to the 35. 1st down again. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The offense really clicking here. On 1st down, it's play action. And this pass is on target. Caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And the quarterback dropping back. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. So So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Young. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Portman. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Caught over the middle. It's Portman. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down. Looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Miller. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to throw yet again. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Look at my quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation.
And we will score. Touchdown, Alabama. They're setting out to try PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. He ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they... Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field. So I'm looking for a solid punt here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The completion makes it second down. Receiver in motion now. Trying to find some room. It's Miller. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
He's going to lose yardage there. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Makes the grab. It's Cuevas. The completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a fifth. Pressure is coming. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Good tackle after the catch, but it's first and goal at the 8.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Oh, he's swarming again.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
They stopped him at the 22. That's important breathing room on this drive. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looks left and finds his target there. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Powering through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll drop back here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. That's another strike to his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
34. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Makes the grab. It's Miller. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Dropping back. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A forced down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Finds his man. It's Williams. What a move into open space. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Russell. Pop over the middle. It's Cuevas. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, tie.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Tailback with another carry. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his first try. This one was 39 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Passing game was so effective in last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down after that previous play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They're going to run it here. He gets loose. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw. It's Russell. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that and close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The offense eager to keep this drive going. We're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. He escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Just a big 3rd down play here. The defense does everything right. Everybody's covered. The one thing they didn't account for is the cornerback. And he has great presence of mind here to be able to pull this down on this 3rd down play.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense really clicking.
And I'd love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Looking to scramble. And he runs it into the end zone. And those 2 points will tie the football game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Bell. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set, here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Hits the running back in the flat. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on 1st down. The short completion of the tight end. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Bell. defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Using his legs, it's Young. He's past the marker and still going. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Speed and blocking, speed and blocking. What a call to get their guy moving east and west. Pick up the first down and some ground at the same time.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
The receiver grabs it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to pass. It's Russell. It's an out route. The catch made. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. They'll hand it off. And the Soft are able to bring him down quickly. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's caught. It's Miller. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that.
Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. The quarterback takes it in himself.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Here's a screen pass to the running back. What a move, and he's free. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line, and it'll be first down.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the first down. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Close to the tight end.
Oh, what a grab!
Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. Dogs looking to cash in this red zone trap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner trying to create good field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here for the loss. Second down and 11. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Sure hands. It's Miller. They bring him down after a short gain there. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. To the air. It's Russell. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you...
Ball on the ground. Offense grabs the fumble, but it's not enough for the first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking for some space. It's Miller. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. 11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. On the ground, trying for the first down with a tight end. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. A running play called on fourth down. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And we'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kurt.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Oh, that is a killer right here for this defense. They did a great job, had everything accounted for except one thing, the quarterback. And it's a great job by this quarterback recognizing that when things are breaking down, get out of the pocket and take it himself. First down and keep that clock moving.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Alabama now operating in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Throws it to the right. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. 15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in the bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Touchdown, Alabama. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away, and they couldn't catch it. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
This is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal during the late stages. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? Hunt over the middle. It's Young. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.